I am personally tired of fighting with this ring light, so we're gonna record it from this angle like this. It's been a while since I made a video. Hey y'all, if you're new here, hi, my name is Willa Ray. Follow me on all of my social media platforms at just Willa Ray. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video. This is gonna be an update video in regarding me, in regarding sweetness and everything else. So I just want to just give a shout out to my road circle, my supporters that have been supporting me since I've been starting sweetness, and the ones that are just finding sweetness and are coming aboard. You are a part of my world circle, and I want to thank y'all so much for your love, for your support, for your advice, for your guidance, and all of that good stuff. I really do appreciate everything, and I love y'all so much. Y'all my babies. I love y'all so much. So, what's been going on with me? As some of you know, I am a college student now. I started back school January of this year, so y'all know I'm in school. Sweetness book 1 was written right around the time I had finished my first semester of classes and everything. And then I know with book 2 I had a lot of where the consistency kind of died down because of work and school, because I work full-time. I work in retail, y'all. So I work full-time in retail. Not going to go into details about what company and all that stuff, but yeah, but I work full-time in retail. So it's been challenging. I'm not gonna lie. Writing a book and then working full-time and going to school full-time, it's been challenging. Some days I get off work and I don't feel like recording or doing content. I feel like just laying down doing nothing. Sometimes after I finish schoolwork, I don't feel like, writing or doing anything pertaining to Sweet no more than posting content like that pre-recorded or something like that. But I don't feel like writing because it takes a lot of my energy. But I am getting back into energy protection, energy work, and stuff like that to preserve myself to be able to show up fully for my creative endeavors, because my creative endeavors is honestly what I care about more. Not to say that I don't care about school, because school what I'm going to school for is more so funding my other future passions and dreams, especially when I later on in life. But I really like sweetness is to the forefront in my life. Like, I be at work and all I can think about is sweetness, my book. Oh, what outfits I'm gonna do, what hair I'm gonna do, how can I do this, how can I do that, and then talking to different people about, what can I do to make this better, or how can I go about this, what can I do to make sure this is protected. Like, even when I'm not posting about sweetness, even when I'm not making content about sweetness is always on my mind 100%. My brand is always on my mind 100%. And I know I'm in the beginning stages. I have not won the accolades, the awards, and all that stuff as of yet. But I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful already for what's to come. But I'm also grateful for right now, in the now of being able to have enough confidence to even share my work with other people, to even post my work online and things like that. Like, people that have been following me since 2020, been following my platform, y'all know how bad I struggled with self-confidence and putting myself out there. And I'll put myself out there, and then all of a sudden you'll look at my page and all my content is gone because I done withdrew and went back into hiding. And thank y'all so much for the ones that still stayed during all that. Thank you so much. And I know when my father passed, I went through a phase of, not really being online and not really doing what I was doing first. I used to, I used to read tarot and go online and do readings for people and stuff like that. My content was kind of surrounded around that and more of my art, because I'm an artist too, y'all. So I can paint, I can draw as well outside of writing. I can paint, I can draw, I can do digital art, I can do visual arts. When I first went to college back in 2015, I met my major was fine arts. So, fun fact about me, major was fine arts. I don't even know if I ever told y'all that in a YouTube video, but yeah. So right now, my things are surrounded with my creative writing and everything like that. And bringing people into the world of Sweetness and letting more people know about Sweetness. One of my friends told me, you need to start talking about your books more. Like you post about it, you talk about it, but like people will ask you what you've been up to and you will not say anything about you've written 2 books and you're on the 3rd. And she's like, you just need to start telling people more. Like, you do a lot of shit. Like, start telling people. So telling more people about what I got going on. I've been doing it somewhat little, and I've been surprised that some people like, send me the link. Hey, I can't wait to read it, or, things like that. I post about it more on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie. I post more about Sweetness on Instagram. And the reason why I stopped posting about it, and Sweetness has their own, my book has an own TikTok page, but I stopped posting so much about it on my TikTok page for Sweetness, because, my videos would get like flagged, or like it would say not original content. So it kind of deterred me from posting about Sweetness. And every time I would try to post it on my main page, I would get some of the same things. So I stopped posting about it like at all. When I really need to post it on my main page, I have more followers. I tend to interact with people more on my main page. So I'm going to be pushing myself to try to push Sweetness more on TikTok. So yeah. And I know I had talked to y'all about, this conversation I'll leave for my Rose Circle. When I posted in my close friends list, I just thought about it. This video is going on my YouTube. It's going to be public. And some of this stuff I talk about with my Rose Circle. Again, my Rose Circle are my supporters. These are the people that I trust with certain information in regarding the book. Like what I plan to do next. Sometimes they get, inside scoops on certain characters that I don't post about publicly. Sometimes they get to see me get behind the scenes of me recording different stuff. I know I haven't done the behind the scenes content in a while. Y'all, it's coming. It's coming. Be patient with me. It's coming. So I'm going to try to take advantage of the weather being colder now, because I know during the summertime, remember when I told y'all I was struggling because the air was broken. And a lot of times I wasn't pumping out I was pumping out videos, but like I looked kind of like sweaty or whatever the case may be, because it was fucking hot. And y'all heard the fan in the background and stuff, because it was fucking hot. So it's cool. If it get cool or whatever, the heat is working. So whatever the case may be. But that's just a little transparency, y'all. In the beginning stages of Willa Ray and Sweetness brand and all of that good stuff and everything. So yeah, getting right into it. Book 3, Sweetness, the Divine Mother. Did y'all catch on to any of my hints that I was dropping during book 2 about Sweet being pregnant, about the potential name of book 3? I mind you, during the course of book 2, I already had the name of book 3. I already have the name of book 4 as well. I already have the look and everything down for book 4 as well. I just got to push to the side. My spiritual team told me put it to the side. We just letting you know this is what you need to do next. Okay. So yeah, y'all. So honestly, I love y'all. Honestly, but I will not be making a video decoding the signs and symbolisms and everything in book 2. And I posted about it on Threads, and I reposted it on my page. I don't know if anyone's seen it. But the reason why I chose not to do a full decode or breakdown video is because I want my viewers, my readers, to do that. I want y'all to break down the symbolism, the signs, the themes, the motifs, and all this and that and the third. I want y'all to do that. I want y'all to really dive into the world of Sweetness. Okay? It is more... Sweetness is complex. And I'm not going to lie. There will be a lot of people that will not understand Sweetness in its entirety. Will not understand the character Sweet Ramir, who is based off me, in its entirety. And I understand that. Because me being who I am, Sweetness is based off... Sweet Ramir is based on me. This character is me, y'all. Y'all are learning about me through this character. This is me being open and vulnerable through this character. It's not too much of a difference. I'm telling y'all, it's not too much of a difference between me and her. No more than our birthday. She's June 8th. I am June the 11th. Okay, but that was done on purpose. But I really want y'all to dive into this world. I know people will not understand Sweet Ramir. A lot of people don't understand me and how complex I am, and how, you know, I can do this and I can do that, and I can go from this and I can go from that, and I'm a complex person. This is all of me. I can't choose one thing. I can't be one thing. Only thing I know how to be is me, and be all of me. You know what I'm saying? I can't tone it down. I can't. In the past, I thought I had to water myself down for other people, but I'm not doing that no more. It's me, and it's me fully. And in this book, in this story, I refuse to change any themes or water any of these themes down. It is what it is. Through this book, you'll know how I feel about men. But I am thankful for the men that support this book, and not one of y'all have said, it ain't all men. It's not all men, because y'all get the point. And y'all are my target audience. And the whole book of Sweetness, y'all are one of my target girls. But my main target audience for Sweetness is Black women and women of color. The weird girls. The girls that are seen as being weird and different. If in the past, when you were growing up, you was called the white Black girl because you were into certain things that typically Black people weren't into, and things like that. This is for y'all too. Y'all are my target audience too. My spiritual women, you know, even my religious women. You a Christian? Oh, you a Christian? Sweetness is for you too, baby. Because witchcraft is all in Christianity. Witchcraft is all in the church, baby. And that's another thing, a theme, or another thing about Sweetness. Sweetness is talking about. Not blatantly, but during certain actions, you'll know. I mean, especially in book 1, it didn't go too much about it into book 2, and that was done on purpose. But that's definitely book 1. With Sweet going to church with her mother, and when Sweet was walking towards the church holding the rose in her hand, head in her hand, and she hears her mother voice reading Psalms 91. Sweetness is for women in general. I appreciate the men that enjoy it. I do. Y'all my target audience too, the ones that get it. Yeah, it's for y'all too. But it's mainly for women. Mainly women, Black women, women of color, religious women, spiritual women, and then all women. It's for y'all. So just wanted to put that out there. I want this project, these books to be, it's my autobiography, it's me, wholeheartedly, but I did not have anyone like me in the entertainment industry or in the media, you know, to admire. I didn't have anyone like me. I didn't see anyone like eccentric or weird. The closest person that I could think of that was different and kind of that eccentric type, you know, person. The only person that I can really think about is Khalees and Rachel True. Them the only two people that I could really think about that I remember seeing growing up and being like, just admire them. And I kind of saw like myself in a way, you know, them the only two that I could think about off the top of my head right now with me growing up. And I'm talking about Black women, y'all. I'm not talking about, you know, other things. Now yeah. So I want someone to see me. I want a little girl to see me and be like, she reminds me of me. Like, you know, like, she's strange, she's odd, she's different, but like she owns it. Like it makes me want to own it too. Like I want that, you know. And also to have this body of work to, you know, when I'm old and gray and like I'm like living comfortably and not really in the spotlight anymore. And to have this body of work be, you know, sorted through while I'm here, and even after I'm gone, I'm telling you, y'all, these books, people are gonna be talking once it gets to where it's going. People are gonna be breaking this stuff down, and it's gonna be like 10, 15, 20 years go by, and somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, did y'all know this in Sweden when this happened right here?" And everybody's gonna be like, "What? That's what it means." But also too, the reason why I ain't gonna do no breakdown videos, I don't want to spoil it for y'all, because I felt like with the first video, it was kind of me just being excited about when the first video I created, when I broke stuff down. It was kind of me being like so excited about like the things and everything like that. But also too, y'all pay attention to the things that I wear this season of Sweetness, and the things that I post. I do a lot of subliminal posts in regards to the book. Excuse me, in regards to the books, and I keep saying the signs are everywhere. The signs are everywhere. I mean, pay attention to everything I post in regards to it. I dropped so many hints about what book 3 was gonna contain and everything. Me posting videos of the Virgin Mary. I even posted the last photo shoot that I did for book 2, where I had on the pink shirt, and in the caption I put mother. No, it flew over everyone. I guess it flew over everybody's head. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. But pay attention. Pay attention, because it gets deeper. It gets deeper. And like I said before, book 3, out of all 4 books, because there will be a 4th book, out of all 4 books, book 3 will probably be the one with the most darkest themes. Not saying that book 4 won't have any dark things, but book 3 will be loaded with darker themes. Hence the switch up of Sweet's hair from blonde to this blonde, and then now it's black. So blonde and black. So remember, I told y'all early part of book 2, I told y'all pay attention to Sweet's hair, because in season 3, definitely pay attention to what I wear, and things like that, in captions, things I say, certain gestures, and all of that. But even when y'all do catch on to stuff and y'all take teams, I'm not in fucking word. I'm talking about teams. I'm not in fucking word. What the hell's going on? But even when y'all message me and tell me that y'all call on to certain stuff and y'all ask me certain questions, especially if stuff that I'm not even trying to talk about right now, because I'm like, I didn't want to reveal it yet, but like it makes me smile. It warms my heart. It does. So I'm trying to think, what else is there I need to talk about? Because I don't think this video is going to be too long, but it's just me saying I'm coming, I'm back, and I love y'all. I'm trying to think, what else? There's really nothing else to talk about, really. Yeah. Oh, so the new character Dennis in book, excuse me, not book 2, book 3. Dennis is based on someone I know or knew. They're no longer in my life, but he inspired that character. Rose Circle, if y'all know, y'all know. But just wanted to put that out there, that Dennis is actually based on a person. Most of the characters in Sweetness are based on people that some of my spiritual team is people that I knew in my life. Y'all know Nashad. I thought Nashad was loosely based off Chris. Then I end up finding out Nashad is actually my friend that passed away when I was in high school. One of these other one of these other YouTube videos talks more in depth about that. If you're new here, one of my other YouTube videos talk more in depth about that. Y'all know that Ocean is based off of one of my spirit guides. Well, I call her spirit guide, but My Rose Circle knows who she is. I posted it in my close friends list. The public does not know because I never told the public. But my Rose Circle, y'all know who she is. I should say my immediate, because the Rose Circle is going to get bigger. But my immediate Rose Circle family, y'all know. So yeah, I mean, Sweet's dad is my dad. Sweet is me. Charity is based off my mom. So Dennis is based off one of the guys that I've recently had to cut off and completely get him out of my life for some different reasons that I'm not gonna discuss in this video, but just want to let y'all know that how are y'all feeling about his character so far? He is gonna be a reoccurring character in book 3, so he's not just gonna only be in book 1. He will be a reoccurring character. Let me know how y'all feel about Asmodeus just randomly popping back up. If you've read Sweetest, the Divine Mother book, chapter 1, how y'all feel about Asmodeus randomly popping up like ain't nothing happened, like you ain't been gone for over a year, girl? Yeah, so with that being said, I love y'all so much, and until next video, peace.